Shalom, Kol Haloyim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, peace and blessings to the elect. Yeah, so this is a new thing, for me at least, a new thing that I've heard of. It says Chicago police warn parents ahead of planned teen takeover at Millennium Park on Friday. So apparently in Chicago, they have these little or big gatherings called a teen takeover. So you just have a whole bunch of young niggas out there, YNs, whole bunch of Jakes out there, young dudes, adolescents, and I'm sure they're looting, rioting, and just causing a whole bunch of disturbances out there, disturbing the peace, literally. And I'm just throwing this out there because obviously living in these end days, just got to continue to be circumspect, continue to have a high level of discretion as things are going to definitely just get worse and worse. And so just wanted to showcase this really quickly. We'll watch this video and then we'll grab some precepts.
Sent out a letter to CPS. Chicago police sent out a letter to CPS families, basically encouraging parents, guardians to refrain from allowing youth to partake in these so-called teen takeovers. There is supposedly one scheduled to happen today at 5 p.m. in Millennium Park, and those are basically large teen gatherings, which at times have gotten out of hand, especially in recent weeks. Just a few weeks ago, this was the scene outside of NBC Tower. Absolute chaos with groups of young people becoming violent as police tried to disperse them. So last month, a 15-year-old was wounded during one of those gatherings. And then a few days ago, a teen was charged with shooting a tourist outside of the AMC Theater in Streeterville. That happened back on March 9th. So Alderman Brian Hopkins has been proposing making some changes, particularly with the curfew in place for accompanied minors in the downtown area, but Mayor Brandon Johnson has been reluctant to change that.
It's not like this is happening every night, every weekend. One is too many. Just like one 15-year-old having access to a gun is too many. That's what the collective work of our city has to be a part of, is ensuring that we're creating not just accountability, but opportunities.
Right now, the curfew in the city of Chicago is as follows: 10 p.m. for minors 12 and older, 8:30 p.m. for minors under 12, except on Fridays and Saturdays when the curfew is 9 p.m. Now, CPD reminded parents and guardians in the letter that when officers encourage these large gatherings and they turn violent, well, they're going to try to use some de-escalation tactics to try to get these young people to comply with the law. But if they do not, they may be subject to arrest. Chicago police.
Yeah, so that was a little bit longer than I thought, but still useful information. So you see these teen takeovers are happening over there in Chicago, and they get violent. Of course, they get aggressive, and obviously nothing but evil and wickedness happens over there. Like I said, I'm sure looting and rioting. Somebody got shot, a tourist, someone not even a part of the little teen takeover, just a tourist, a bystander. So in these end days, of course, do your best to always just stay circumspect and watch out, because these things are going to continue happening. And as we're going to get, of course, the love of many is going to continue to wax cold. Matthew 24, verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So the love of many is referring to that tender heart, that kindness, being gentle and peaceful towards one another. That's going to turn cold, meaning it's going to die out. It's going to go away. And right now, we're just currently in the beginning of sorrows. This isn't Jacob's trouble. Right now, you can still walk out and walk down the street. You can get your favorite cup of coffee, get a snack, go to the movie, take vacation. And everybody still has a job. So we're not in Jacob's trouble right now. But when you see certain things like this, it kind of reminds you, okay, we're headed towards that day and we're getting there pretty quickly. As well as all the other prophecies that are currently happening at the same exact time. Of course, you have earthquakes in diverse places. You can count this as uproars of the people. You have talks every single week about the MOTB, the microchip, right? And of course, you have these different wars and rumors of wars that are happening right now. So this is just a piece of the puzzle that gives us the full story to let us know that we're most definitely living in the end days right now. And because I mentioned it, I have it right here, 2 Ezra 9. I'll start at verse 1. It says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So we're supposed to be measuring the time, and we do that by reading and understanding the prophecies in the Bible, and then looking out in the world and comparing. We're seeing what's happening. Okay, X, Y, and Z is happening. The Bible talked about that. All right, we push that out to the people as watchmen. And now we know we're living in those end days because we see these signs or prophecies happening that the Bible warned us of. So right now, the Most High, and I'll say Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, is visiting the world through these prophecies. Therefore, verse 3, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. And this is just a part. This is just a part of the uproars. And there are so many happening. Like, for example, you have certain people getting arrested and detained and taken to ICE detention centers. And all of a sudden you have people in different neighborhoods, people on different college campuses. They're protesting, peaceful protesting, right? Of course, these things happening. And then I believe it was just maybe a week or week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. But you had that huge protest with all these people gathering around the United States. They were protesting Trump and Biden, their policies and what they're doing currently in America right now, really protesting Trump. So there goes your uproars of the people, as well as these team takeovers, just a part of it, like I mentioned. So once again, verse 3, therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So we're supposed to see earthquakes and uproars of the people, and it says we're supposed to well understand. So these aren't prophecies to be taken lightly. We see these things, and we know it's business. It's serious. The Most High is visiting this world by way of these signs coming to pass, these prophecies manifesting. So we know it's only a matter of time before he sends, the Most High sends his only begotten Son back, Yahweh Shai. So therefore, we should be asking for mercy every single day, asking that the Lord forgives us for our sins. We should be repenting. There we go. Every single day, of course, praying without ceasing and doing anything and everything that we know we need to do in order to ensure our salvation. Because when Jacob's trouble hits, it's going to get bad. It's going to get bad, and you're not going to have time to work on your faith during Jacob's trouble. No, that's like being in the game and you're like, well, let me work on my speed. What? No, it don't even make any sense. No, you're supposed to hit them cone drills, work on your speed, run the routes so that when it's game time, you're fully prepared. So right now, you can call it practice, sure. We're supposed to be spiritually preparing for Jacob's trouble by doing all those things that I mentioned before. Repenting, praying, fasting, diving into the word, ultimately. Right, I'll grab one more. Matter of fact, let me grab Habakkuk. I haven't read that in a while. It's Habakkuk 2. I'm going to read it in the NLT. Habakkuk 2 verse 1. I will climb up to my watchtower and stand at my guard post. There I will wait to see what the Lord says and how he will answer my complaint. Then the Lord said to me, write my answer plainly on tablets so that a runner can carry the correct message to others. This vision is for a future time. It describes the end, and it will be fulfilled. If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently, for it will surely take place. It will not be delayed. I'm gonna read that in the King James. I like the King James better. It's a better. Let that go. And I forgot I should have put this on Do Not Disturb. But basically what it's saying is, as prophets, we get the message, we read it, and we run with it. We take that message and we carry it to others, meaning we deliver it, and we deliver it properly, accurately, and on time. So we're blowing the trumpet, we're sitting up there on the watchtower, spiritually doing that by making these videos and showing you different prophecies coming to pass. And we're letting the elect out there know, look, these signs are happening. Therefore, we know the Lord is on his way. We're blowing the horn. We're warning you. This is the message. Get right. I'm going to read it in the King James now. I'm going to start at verse 2. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. So this vision of course, all the different prophecies coming to pass, they're going to manifest themselves in a very big way. And they already have been for a long time. We're really just waiting on the mark of the beast to get fully manifested, which is a microchip. Jacob's trouble, of course, to be here in full effect. And then World War III. Those three last big main prophecies right there. And in the midst of World War III, you're going to have the deliverance, which is what salvation is, the salvation of the elect out of the nation of Israel. They're going to be delivered from those nuclear missiles, from being killed in World War III, just to be very straightforward. See, that's writing the vision plain upon tables. You just straightforward, telling exactly what's going on. And that's what we do. That's why we bring out these different articles. That's why we bring out these different videos, just to highlight prophecy. So Lord's will, this was edifying to the elect. Call Haloyim Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rachak. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.